Why do some workouts make you stronger, while others leave you spinning your wheels, even when your training looks the same on paper?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster. Today we're examining what you eat after training, how much protein you actually need, whether animal or plant sources change recovery, and when pairing carbs with protein makes a real difference.
I'm Alara Sky. We'll keep this focused and practical. Exact post-workout protein targets, the leucine threshold that flips on muscle building, what a new Texas A&M trial found when animal and plant meals were matched for total protein, and how pre-sleep protein supports overnight repair.
If you want a simple starting point, eat 0.3 to 0.4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight within 2 hours after you train. That's about 20 to 40 grams for most adults, and older adults generally benefit from the higher end. The goal isn't just a number on a label, you're aiming for a dose that reliably stimulates muscle protein synthesis so you recover faster.
To robustly trigger that process, target around 2 to 3 grams of leucine in your post-workout meal. Leucine is the switch that signals your body to repair and rebuild. For a 150-pound person, that usually means a serving that lands near 25 to 35 grams of high-quality protein. If you weigh more or less, use the same 0.3 to 0.4 grams per kilogram calculation and keep leucine in range.
There's also evidence that larger protein feedings can extend the anabolic response. Research in Cell Reports Medicine shows a clear dose response, with 20 to 40 grams effective for most adults, and even a 100-gram serving sustaining synthesis for over 12 hours. That doesn't mean you need 100 grams after every session. It does challenge the myth that you can't use more than 20 to 40 grams in a meal.
Quality matters alongside quantity. The dietary guidelines for Americans emphasize that distribution and protein quality influence outcomes. Animal-derived foods, lean meats, fish, dairy, eggs, provide complete amino acid profiles and make it easier to reach that 2 to 3 gram leucine target in practical portions. That's a decisive edge right after training when timing counts.
A new clinical trial from Texas A&M puts this into context. Military cadets completed an intense Army combat fitness test and then ate meals ready to eat that were either pork-based or plant-based, matched for total protein. Despite identical grams, the animal protein meals produce better recovery markers, less muscle soreness, lower inflammation, reduced nitrogen excretion, and healthier testosterone to cortisol ratios across the 72-hour follow-up.
Those differences likely come from amino acid density, especially leucine, and naturally occurring creatine in animal foods. Creatine supports rapid energy recycling in muscle, which ties directly into recovery from hard efforts. Plant-based meals lack creatine and often provide less optimal essential amino acid profiles unless you plan carefully.
Planning does help. Strategic combinations, like pairing legumes with grains, can balance limiting amino acids. If you're building a plant-forward recovery meal, target the same 2 to 3 grams of leucine and the 0.3 to 0.4 grams per kilogram total protein range. Fermented soy, such as tempeh, is a practical whole food option. About 150 grams provides roughly 28 to 30 grams of protein and just over 2 grams of leucine.
A quick note on soy: unfermented soy products are linked to concerns that make them less suitable in this context. If you're using soy, choose tempeh. And if you eat pork or chicken, look for organic pasture-raised options. Conventional animals are often fed high PUFA diets that shift the fat profile of the meat. Selecting pasture-raised aligns better with recovery goals outlined here.
Translating all of this into your plate is straightforward. Animal proteins typically hit the leucine threshold in smaller servings. Lean grass-fed beef, organic pasture-raised pork or chicken, wild-caught fish, dairy, and pastured eggs all work. Whey protein isolate is another dense option, often delivering up to 3 grams of leucine in a single scoop, which simplifies post-workout planning.
Recovery isn't only about muscle repair, it's also about restoring glycogen. If you have endurance events, tournaments, or back-to-back sessions, combine protein with 1.0 to 1.2 grams of carbohydrate per kilogram of body weight each hour for the first 4 to 6 hours to speed refueling. When your next session is more than 24 hours away and your training is strength-focused, hit your protein target and your daily carbohydrate needs without chasing aggressive hourly carb intake.
For mixed or hybrid training weeks, adjust based on the time to your next session. If it's less than 12 hours, use the rapid refueling guideline. If it's more than 24 hours, daily totals drive recovery, and timing becomes less critical. As a broader energy baseline, most adults are advised to consume 200 to 250 grams of carbohydrate per day. Consistently dropping below can slow recovery and blunt performance.
Don't overlook the night window. Pre-sleep protein, preferably casein-rich foods like cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, digests slowly and releases amino acids steadily, supporting overnight muscle protein synthesis and better net protein balance. Over time, that steady stream can translate into greater gains when paired with regular resistance training, especially if you're older and experience some anabolic resistance.
If you like concrete options, keep them simple. A dairy mix of milk and Greek yogurt lands around 30 grams of protein with enough leucine to matter. An egg-based plate, 2 whole eggs plus 1 to 2 whites, pairs well with fruit or toast. 3 to 4 ounces of lean beef, chicken, or wild-caught salmon with white rice or potatoes covers both protein and carbs when you need extra fuel. A tempeh stir-fry with grains is a plant-forward route that still clears the leucine bar.
Put it all together, and the priority list is clear. Meet 0.3 to 0.4 grams per kilogram protein within 2 hours. Ensure 2 to 3 grams of leucine. Favor high-quality protein sources, animal or thoughtfully combined plant options. Add carbs strategically when your next session is soon, and consider a casein-rich snack before sleep to extend recovery into the night.
Here's your challenge. For the next 3 training sessions, calculate your post-workout protein at 0.3 to 0.4 grams per kilogram. Verify you're getting 2 to 3 grams of leucine, and if you're facing a second workout within 12 hours, add 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of carbs each hour for 4 to 6 hours. Track soreness and performance across 72 hours and note the difference. Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.